Thugs attack Rivers APC candidate home. Togri. So, is it possible in Nigeria to, to avoid the politics of violence and togri? All right, this is just too much. That togri everywhere, violent attacks everywhere, both in Lagos, both in other states, southeast, even in the north, all over the country. Now, this is River State now. That an APC candidate whom has been attacked. So who could have done this and what is the reason for it? Wow. Suspected political thugs have set fire on the residence of the All Progressive Congress APC National Assembly candidate for Ikwere Emohua Federal Constituency, Ezemonye Ezekiel Amadi in Rivers State. So they touched the house. His house was burnt down by political thugs. So where are the security forces? Where are the security agents? As a candidate for National Assembly, all right, in this area, Ikwere Emohua, I expected him to have good security coverage. Does it mean that he is not arranging security for himself? Or I don't know. Okay. Now, why is that in Nigeria? Once somebody is politically stronger than you are, the next thing you look for is how to eliminate the person or remove the person from your way at all cost. Isn't that too bad? When are we going to eschew this politics of violence? So it was gathered that the thugs invaded the house of the candidate at his Omerelu country home in the Ikwere local government area of the state at the weekend. Wow, that happened over the weekend. So it was learned that some of the arsonists who first broke into the residence, all right, before setting it on fire, were intercepted and arrested by some community youth. Okay, so some of them have been arrested. Some of them have been arrested by the community youth. So they would need to go and be investigated, let them confess who sent them and what they have come to do. All right, Ezekiel Amadi, who confirmed the incident, said most of the rooms were burnt. He said the assailants broke the glass windows and set fire to the curtains. He added that all the windows in the apartment, chairs, tables, ceilings, and electronic devices were destroyed. He said youths in the community raced into his house and tried to stop the fire from spreading. He added, all right, they raced into my place so that they could put out the fire. Most of the places close to the window were burned. What the boy who was apprehended did was he would break the glass and then light the curtains. Can you imagine? So they've caught somebody there, and he says what he does is he will break the glass and then put fire on the curtains. Break the glass, put fire on the curtains, because I'm sure the way will be that in Nigeria, there will be strong protectors that they can't just maneuver easily. That they can't just maneuver easily. So why that violence? I'm sure this APC candidate is a threat to somebody in PDP. All right? It's a threat to somebody in PDP or in other political parties. It could be Labour Party. It could be another kind of another party. But must be a threat to somebody, must have an opponent that is feeling threatened before this thing happen. But when are we going to stop political violence again? I repeat asking. All right. So somebody is stronger than you are. Somebody is making more wave. The best thing or the next thing is to find a way to eliminate that person. Just like what is happening between PDP and APC in Lagos. They are fighting each other. In fact, the last one that happened in Surulere local government area is a big problem now between how they have been attacking Jandor. Jandor is making tour across all the 245 local governments in the state. All right. And our 245 wards. All right. And it's being constantly attacked. One of the attacks was that a few days ago, they held him hostage for 45 minutes. All right. And it took this intervention of the security forces to release him, even though he didn't want his security agents to attack the people. All right. So when are we? This politics of arson, politics of assassination, politics of violence, because this is arson they have committed in this man's house as well. Even though we don't want PDP or we don't want APC again, let's have a structure and systematically vote them out and not causing violence, destroying properties, killing people, and causing mayhem across the country. That is not politics. That is outright violence and wickedness, which actually we shouldn't have such. That such shouldn't have place in our society. But unfortunately, another thing again is that most of the political leaders, most of the politicians have also built their own thugs. So it's actually politics of thuggery, politics of arson. Because before you survive in these days in Nigeria, you must have a political thug that is working for you. You must have your own security outfit set up by yourself. You fund and arm them to protect you. Most people don't depend on police or army. They use their own forces that have raised right from their village or right from where they are. So I'm sure if this man's political thugs, if he has some, were available, it would have been a clash and that would have been very more bloody. So what they're saying is that this man is a money. Some people in the neighborhood and in the village raced to his house to stop the burning. All right, to stop the fire from escalating. That was what saved him. And they were luckily able to catch one person, and the person explained how he did it, breaking the glass, and they set fire in the curtain across all the rooms. Okay, so when will we stop all this nonsense? And where is Peace Accord Committee? Again, where are the security forces, the police, the army, the navy, the air force, or the DSS, and all of them? Why is it that security is a big problem in Nigeria? That people are just going out and coming in at the mercy of God. People just are living by the day. You never can know where you step your feet and you are dead. So people cannot guarantee their lives. As far as I'm concerned, even during this COVID around that we're talking about COVID, violence and insecurity in Nigeria has killed more people than the COVID itself. Extrajudicial killing by the forces, both army, navy, air force, and the police, have actually killed more people more than the COVID-19 itself. And up to now, it's obvious that we don't even have solution, towards stopping the killing, extrajudicial killing, and arson that is being committed both on government properties and on individual properties and private properties as well. This is terrible, actually. This is very, very bad. Okay, so Ezemonye Ezemonye is the person here that they attacked in the River State. All right, Ikwere Mohwa Federal Constituency is representing them at the National Assembly. Okay, now they are threatening him. This must be threat. I'm sure probably before they came to his house, they would have threatened him openly to step down or to withdraw, but he probably refused. That could be possible. But it's just unfortunate that we cannot eschew politics of arson in Nigeria. So this is what happened to Ezemonye in River State. They burnt his house and is coming to tell us how it happened. The question is, violence is still an integral part of our political system. It's quite unfortunate. We don't have anything to stop it. We're not even making plans to stop it because every political party and every political candidate has thugs working for them. Quite unfortunate. So this is what is coming from River State, and thank you for sharing. Let's have your comment for sharing as well and for learning.